Ghana President John Mahama sacked Chief Justice Gertrude Torkonoo. My people, now welcome back to Bankabi TV. How na day today? How work they go? How the weather be for on our side? You now welcome. This woman they don't later sack her or last. Ghana President John Mahama don't sack the country's Chief Justice Gertrude Torkonoo with immediate effect. This now after a 5-member committee recommends say make they remove her from office sake of misconduct and stated misbehavior, according to Article 146 subsection 1 of the country's constitution. The same constitution for Article 146 subsection 9, it talks say the president got to act on the recommendation of this committee, which took eye for the petitions against the Chief Justice and other public officers for the level of commissioners. She chop accused, among other things, say she sponsored her husband and daughter for vacation with public money. She talk say that's in her lie. Say na money that the money was for her. No be say she chopped the money. That it was actually for her. They also talk say she tried to influence the former president to appoint 5 judges of her choice to the Supreme Court without due process. She also chop accused say breach procurement processes for some contracts, among others. But the sacked Chief Justice for press conference on June 2025 denied all the allegations against her, which she accused the committee say them they abused her rights during the investigation process. President Mahama been set up the committee after people submit at least 3 petitions to him office for the removal of the Chief Justice sake of them say she abused her office, where she no conduct herself well. Him also been signed the warrant to suspend the Chief Justice according to the Constitution as the committee begins to investigate her. The Chief Justice Gertrude Torkonoo been go the Supreme Court to stop the committee from investigating her. But the Supreme Court and High Court been throw away all her suits, and those from some lawmakers of the opposition, New Patriotic Party NPP, wey been challenge the process. The court talk say the president been go through due process for this matter. Justice Torkonoo also been carry the matter go the ECOWAS Community Court for Nigeria to enforce her human rights. 4 months after the president set up the committee on 22nd of April, they don't present their reports. Chairman of the committee will be Supreme Court Judge Justice Gabriel Panwang talk say we don't do our work in camera behind closed doors, in line with Article 146 subsection 7 and 8, where we been stay away from public commentary on top this matter, even though people they tell us plenty lies about our work. For the first petition where Oga Daniel Ofori been done submit, we invite 13 witnesses on behalf of the petitioner. The suspended Chief Justice also been testify, where we don't cross-examine her. She also called 12 witnesses for the committee. Justice Pawang, as in they submit the reports to the president, also talk say we received 10,000 pages of documents. Wetin happen from both sides. Each side been get 4 lawyers we represent them. 10,000 pages. After we don't trick eye for all these documents together with the evidence, now trick eye for 10,000 pages of documents. How na take down? Together with the evidence against the Constitution and relevant laws, we don't arrive for one recommendation without fear or favor on this first petition. He add say the second petitioner and the suspended Chief Justice been asked say make we adjourn the matter. When we grant that request, we go report for the second and third petition in due time. For 2024, the sacked Chief Justice been survived one attempt to remove her after the president at the time, Nana Akufo-Addo, dismissed one petition against her by one law professor. The president at the time talk say the allegations no dey enough to remove the Chief Justice, and now they don't finally succeed. The former Deputy Attorney General under the previous government, Alfred Toa Yeboah, say he make sad, but he never dey surprised. This na bad precedent. E get far-reaching consequences for the judiciary. Oga Toa Yeboah talk local media network Joy News say any future Chief Justice get to fear for their office. I'm telling you, with the way this matter be end. The fear be say they fit sack any other Chief Justice in future on any flimsy petition. This threshold, it be too low. It go make it easy to sack any future Chief Justice, especially the one we no want do their bidding, because this woman now, I sure now because say she dey do some kind of things they no like. Now why then they petition her and now they don't finally sack her. Now what? Meanwhile, other people talk say the decision been dey expected. The former director of the Ghana School of Law, Kwaku Ansah Asare, talk say from the beginning, he sabi say them go sack the CJ. Now wow. From the beginning, we don't talk and say the president don't follow the law, wey the committee investigate the case, dem bin hear all sides. Im add say the Chief Justice herself no help her matter for the way she don interfere with the process wey she bin hold press conference to speak about the case where dem bin dey hear behind closed doors. Oga Ansah Asare maintain say we gat to praise the president say im follow due process. Na wa. It is well after dem don suspend the Chief Justice, Justice Paul Bafo become the acting Chief Justice. Dis na sake of im be the most senior justice of the Supreme Court. Since 22nd of April, im bin dey in charge of the judiciary, na so im dey continue as Chief Justice until the president go appoint another person for that role. Maybe na im go continue now, abi? Wetin una think? It is well, dem born Justice Bafo on 26th of December 1956, where im get over 30 years service to the judiciary. Before im reach the Supreme Court bench for 2008, im serve as the Justice of the Court of Appeal, High Court Judge and Circuit Court Judge. Before im become judge, Justice Bafo bin work as Principal Inspector of Taxes and Head of Legal for the Eastern and Volta regions of the Internal Revenue Service (IRS). Before that, im bin serve for the Ghana Prison Service, where im rise to become Deputy Superintendent of Prison and Head of Legal for the prison headquarters. Within the judicial system, dem bin respect the acting Chief Justice say im sabi constitutional law, taxation, prison administration, election law and legal education. Im be chairperson for the Disciplinary Committee of the General Legal Council, the Election Management Committee of the Judicial Service and the Finance Committee of the Judicial Service. It is well, they don later sack the woman. My people, wetin una think? Make una no forget to like, to share and to subscribe. And I thank you for listening to us on Top Macabre TV. Bye bye.